Champagnie forced to pass, looking for Barnes through traffic, stolen by Luka. Surveys his options in transition. A little stop and go, a pass to Lively, a finish inside. Collins is 50% on the limited number of threes that he's taken this year, 10 of 20 going into the game. And in a pocket in the middle of the defense, it's Thompson again.
So steady, knows he has a ring to go with everything else that he's accomplished.
Operating down low to the jump hook, Lively, nicely done.
That's his pet little shot.
Screen by Collins. And the lane, Harrison Barnes, it rims out. Punched by Collins right back to Barnes. For three, Chris Paul on the first basket of the game for San Antonio. San Antonio is 1 of 9 for the floor to start the game. On target, Luka. Timeout by acting head coach this year. That includes tonight. Castle makes a pass to Collins. Collins drives and finishes.
Yeah, see, he
swarmed on it.
Jones played the season opening game against Dallas. He's been out ever since with a right ankle injury, and Jones just had the
right mentality for him.
You look at defensive rebounding this year for Dallas as Castle throws it way upstairs into Wemby territory.
play hard every night.
9-0 run. And it comes to an end on the drive, and the lovely left by Kyrie Irving. Marshall with an offensive rebound. Gafford caught it on the move. There's a mix-up on defense. There was almost a mix-up. Very easy basket in the end for Daniel Gafford. And the Mavs back in front. Spurs seesaw back on top. He'll back up Zach Collins, who typically backs up Wembanyama. Grimes drives. Oh, nice pass, and Gafford finishes. Marshall catches from Kyrie. Shovels it back to Kyrie, who certainly didn't give up on the play, and then put it on a platter. Blake Wesley couldn't dribble penetrate against Grimes' defense. Low clock, Champagnie for three, and Julian Champagnie on the board.
Oh, Gaff a little bit on that block. Good pass.
Pick and roll, and by Patsy Charles. And a rain-making heave is off target. Champagnie has a chance for a three and hits that.
One of those streaky guys.
Basket. Bassey there for the rebound. Spurs up by 5 on the finish by Blake Wesley. Timeout, Dallas.
I just think sometimes as a team, we get stuck beating the ball.
Marshall stops the 10-0 run, stops the bleeding. Marshall has it. Now she's going downhill. So nice. He's got Grimes running with him.
That is so what you're supposed to do in the break. Slow down.
Yeah, they certainly seem that they're rethinking that. As they go out to Chris Paul, nice crossover, slings it down the baseline to Blake Wesley, pulls up and hits. Way
aggressive. Getting to the free throw line.
Jaden Hardy plays it in.
Nice.
It's Keontae George.
Not in the water.
Yeah, not in the water. Champagnie. That's his third three of the game, as I mentioned.
Once he gets it going, he can really make you pay from the three-point line.
Deep three is on the money for Luka.
So can he.
Tapped by Lively, picked up by Kleba, and he finds Klay Thompson. Thompson got the defense up in the air, no foul, but he made the shot. San Antonio. To a rolling Lively tower of power on that slam dunk. Hardy went 1 out of 2 there. Mama Kilashvili, a clothesline three, rattles in. So they grab that one. And Hardy starts the other way. And it's a second try on the reverse. They call a jump ball, though. And it was nicely done by Marshall to stay in bounds along the sideline on the outlet pass. And here's Kyrie. Midi is good. Georgia. Gafford trying to dig it out, but it's Keldon Johnson on the floor. Steal Kyrie. And Kyrie euros in the lane. Steal, Keldon Johnson. And Johnson, he is a great downhill player, and you can see that.
At his mercy.
Yeah, triple threat position for the shot, Kyrie.
He waited. He wanted to indoctrinate the rookie.
Castle a driving kick. Harrison Barnes. H for 3, and the Spurs go back in front. Is averaging just over 9.5 points this year.
Nice.
Marshall, the knife through the defense and leaves it for Gafford's defense there. Collins follows it in, brought the ball down, ripped away by P.J. Washington. Good outlet pass. Marshall patiently.
He's going to be on the floor, but he's going to be out there.
Gafford, big rebound over Keldon Johnson. Outside to Luka, he'll reload on a three-point try, and Kyrie Irving already
show up now.
Spurs are 6 of 20 from the floor here in the second quarter. Stare down three. It's a switch. There's a pass that's baseballed across the court by Keldon Johnson. And Chris Paul hits the step back. Chris Paul.
Yeah, when they're getting big bench production.
Starting 5 from tonight's game. Beginning the third quarter. They run a pin down for Klay Thompson. And the great turnaround against the Thunder tomorrow night. 6 o'clock game.
That's right. So I think the more they can get this team.
Klay Thompson on the drive around Harrison Barnes. Rita has to put it up. Dug out the loose ball. Oh, and it falls. It's a... Back to Kyrie. He threw the inbounds pass and drills the 3. Post up. Wow. Luka draws the second defender. The man who's open is Kyrie. Short 3. Falls for Luka, who leads for Kyrie. We go into 9 minutes left in the third. It's a low clock situation. Chris Paul finds Collins.
That was just eye contact between Paul and Collins. Zone.
Paul hits on a 3 after missing the last 5 games. Right knee sprain. A strong drive by Kyrie. He goes right at Zach Collins. Wow. And not as important as this. I think it's important as this. Inbound to Luka. Score it with a foul.
Pop, some pretty big shoes to fill the third time.
Every now and then Pop hand picks guys.
Speaking of hand, nice hand.
I've been hanging out with Pop for
talking basketball.
8, 9 years.
Learning basketball.
You're going to be a head coach at some point.
You're also going to learn a lot.
A drive here by Luka and a scoop to the hoop.
And one Luka's asking for. This team is so good.
Oh, Gafford blocked the shot by Bassie, which was an alley-oop attempt. It was incredible, and Gafford at the other end.
Echoed that.
It jumped out at me when I walked in. I thought it was really neat.
And then there's
working down low. The starting side of the equation is that Lively didn't get into foul trouble. Daniel Gafford goes in and baptizes Zach Collins. That reminded me of the Game 6 slam dunk last year against Zubats. Gafford just pure power, putting his shouldering his way to the basket. In that third quarter, Game 6 last year against Zubats, right for 3.
I got this.
Down the lane, Quentin Grimes. Nice mid-air adjustment for an acrobatic finish and a foul.
There it is.
And follow well, I think your point is Hardy gets a wide open look.
Nice assist by Grimes. But Grimes played it well enough that Mamukelashvili turned down the pass. Chris Paul up the baseline to lay it in. 99-70.
Yes. Co-sign that.
As it currently stands, with a Stephon Castle 3 good from the corner. Know that number as well. Somewhere between 28 and a half and 29 minutes. Jaden Hardy. Mad at that round. Threes were an important part of the Mavs title run, playing off guys like Dirk and Jet and Sean Marion. But the strength, I mean, he could guard in that
older players that don't have the quickness they want that.
Guided home here by Omax after Marshall missed a 3. Going to his right side of the floor, 18-foot mid-range jumper is just absolute money for that.
Freak out.
No, he doesn't. He's cool, calm, collected.
Indeed. He is the right kind of coach for these guys.
Because it's old news, but
last year is history. Nicely done by Brandon Williams. Here's Markieff Morris on the board.
Easy.
Kansas.
Sweet jump shot.
That will fall in for Malachi Branham this week since the injury of Chet Holmgren. Tip in, second one of the fourth quarter. Mavericks made up a lot of ground in the second, had a 4-point halftime lead, and then pulled away